everyone. We are going to focus on coordinating conjunctions. We have gone over this in the past, but it's good to have repetition. We're really just focusing just on these today. So let's focus on this sentence that we have right here. A gray and white blanket covers the love seat cushions, so it protects the cushions from getting stained. That is actually the gray and white blanket that's on my love seat right now. All right, so now look at this. What are our coordinating conjunctions in this sentence? And right here. So what is this one doing? This and this, they carry the same weight. The blanket is gray and it's white. When you're using and, it's carrying the same weight. What are they combining? What two words is it combining right here?
Gray and white.
Okay, and what part of speech are they combining?
Adjectives.
They are combining adjectives. What's this so doing? It's combining independent clauses. See how it can do, coordinating conjunctions can do lots of different things, right? This one, a gray and white blanket covers the love seat cushions. I could have put a period on that. It protects the cushions from getting stained. I could just put two different periods on that and keep out so. So if we have an independent clause with an independent clause combined with a coordinating conjunction, you need to have a comma. Okay, I just want to make sure that you guys remember that. And that will be with all of the coordinating conjunctions. Doesn't matter which one you use, you have to use them. Okay, so now our coordinating conjunctions are what? What's the acronym for it?
Fanboys.
Fanboys. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So many people use this acronym to help you remember what your 7 main coordinating conjunctions. We have lots of conjunctions out there, right? But our main coordinating conjunctions are the fanboys. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Now let's look at the very first one. For. Okay? Now for is a causing word. You're going to do this for this to happen. So it's another's agency taken by force, oftentimes. So if, for example, I am forcing my boys to clean their bedroom, and then they get to have something for it. So force isn't always bad, right? But oftentimes the for, it's a causing word, and it's taking another's agency by force, oftentimes. So also our fanboys, they hold all our words together. Without them, our sentences would not make sense. We have to hold the words together, and that's what our coordinating conjunctions do. They hold them together. Okay, now let's look at this next sentence. The trip we went on was for Richard and Lisa's anniversary, comma, but it was also for Daniel and Paul's education. What are your fanboys here? What is your coordinating conjunction in this sentence?
For.
Which one?
And before Richard.
Okay, for Richard. And but?
And before Daniel.
Okay, so we have more in there. What are they? And
before Lisa.
And before Lisa. Okay. Now let's look at the for. What is this doing?
It's an object of the preposition.
Now, Daniel will disagree with me. I'm going to say these are coordinating conjunctions, and Daniel's disagreeing with that. He thinks they're objects of the preposition. For an anniversary, they go together. For an education, they go together. Now, I would agree with him. They do, and they can be objects of the preposition. So you need to remember that for isn't just a coordinating conjunction, it's another word. it can be a prepositional phrase. It could be a preposition in a prepositional phrase. But in this sentence, you can also have for being a coordinating conjunction, connecting. So we have a clause within a clause right here. And it's connecting this clause with this clause. Can you see that? So, and this one can also do the same thing. But if you want to say, well, that is a prepositional phrase, I'm fine with that too. But it can be either or. So we have and. What are those connecting?
Richard and Lisa.
Yep. And what is Richard and Lisa? What is and connecting? Adjectives. See, look. This apostrophe S is saying I'm an adjective. Okay? Same with this one, ADJ. This goes here. All right? Same with here. This is connecting adjectives. But this but, what's the but doing?
It's connecting the clauses.
It's connecting the clauses. That's why you have to have this comma. This, we went on the trip we went on was for Richard and Lisa's anniversary, right? It was also for Daniel and Paul's education. These are both independent clauses. This coordinating conjunction is connecting them. So you have to have a comma. Okay, now, and. It's the most used coordinating conjunction that we have out there. And it connects us to memories. Whether they be good or bad, we use it all the time. It's very memorable. Whether we have our good memories or our bad memories. Look, Lisa and Richard's anniversary, Daniel and Paul's education. It's a memorable thing that's happening. It's connecting. And the thing about and, it carries the same weight, right? The memory is the same, it connects us to each other, right? And so it carries the same weight. It's not just Daniel's. It's not, if I put or in there and Daniel or Paul's education, then Daniel or Paul would only get the education. Only one or the other went on the trip. Or one or the other just stayed in the room and watched video games, played video games or watched movies while the other one experienced what was going on outside of the room, right?
Right.
Or same here. If I put or, so it just matters. It has the same way. Both are going to have the education. Both are going to enjoy the anniversary. Okay, it's connecting. It also connects our memories with two or more words. That counts our phrases, our clauses, our subjects, our verbs, our direct objects, indirect objects, adjectives, adverbs. These connect so many things. And so the other fanboys do connect lots of things, but the and is incredible. It is the most used, and you carry the same weight. And then you're going to have lots of memories with this and, you guys. Okay. For 5 days a week, comma, because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's your comma rule. For 5 days a week, I wake up between 3 and 4 a.m. I am able to clean my home at a considerable speed because I am not interrupted. Which is such a true statement. You guys should try it out there. Not you kids, because you guys need your sleep more than adults. But you guys should try it. It's amazing. Anyways, all right. What are our coordinating conjunctions here?
I feel like so would be better than for.
Now I like how Daniel says that. He thinks so would be better here. You could totally put so there. And it completely makes sense. I wanted the word for because it's showing, I wanted it to show the cause. Because I wake up 3 and 4 in the morning, I'm able to clean my house in a fast speed. I wanted that cause to happen right there. So you choose what do you want to force through. So you can do so it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to make work. We have 4. What are the other ones? Now we're looking just for coordinating conjunctions. There's one. And what's this one? Now that's a prepositional phrase. Now look at this. Does this make sense if I say 5 days a week, I wake up between 3 and 4 a.m.? Does that make sense if I just took this 4 out?
Yep.
Now this is where you would call for this prepositional phrase right here, it would still be called a prepositional phrase if with me taking that out. That just means this is an invisible preposition. It means it's still there, but it means it's still there, but it means that you don't have to have every single word in there. You can take it out. So, listen how nice this sounds if I take that preposition out. But that's still a prepositional phrase, even though you can't see the preposition. 5 days a week, I wake up between 3 and 4 a.m. for I am able to clean my home at a considerable speed because I am not interrupted. Okay, so what is the and doing here?
Connecting 3 and 4.
What is it connecting?
3 and 4.
This is your preposition. Objects of the preposition. Oh, and I should put that up here. Look, objects of the preposition. They're not just your direct objects. See, there's more out there. Nor, right here, we introduce per person, and it's not always a person, but oftentimes it's a person. We're introducing negative content. Okay? If you start out with something negative, you're gonna lead right into negative. Negative, negative. Okay? And that happens with our statement sentences. So for instance, we didn't like wrapping the pillars with hardy board siding in freezing weather, comma, look, that's a whole statement, nor did we like hanging sheetrock in the exercise room. See how we have a negative meets a negative. We didn't like to do it, but we finished both projects before winter set in. And then I finished it off with a positive. So you can switch things up depending on the words that you use. Nor says, I'm negative. But switched it. It switched it around that I could see how we took something negative and changed it because we used but. Now let's look at the word, the coordinating conjunction but. It's already a disagreeing word, and it brings in unpleasantries. Like if you think about, I would like to go, but I have to do my schoolwork. I would like to do this, but I have to do this. See how it's unpleasant. See how right here though we had unpleasant at the beginning of that last sentence, and then right here, I don't know if you can see it. Wish I could be on the same board. So right here, see, we had but, we had unpleasant, and then we changed it to something pleasant. They go together. And with the but, you can connect prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases are combined with the word but. You can connect independent clauses, you guys, with the word but. And we just showed that in that last sentence. It's a between word. They go hand in hand with impossibilities. What does impossibilities mean? Im means what? Not.
Not possible.
It's not possible. So what do you think that could mean? Hand in hand with impossibilities. I'd like to go to the party, but something impossible. You can't go to the party. It's impossible because you have homework. It goes with impossibilities. So but can go on different things, and it can do different things. But those are some of the things it can help with. Now, listen to this. I want to grow a garden this year, but it is so much work that I have decided not to, which is true. I am not going to grow a garden this year. I don't know if the boys knew that. I've chosen not to. Oh, look, I forgot my comma. I want to grow a garden this year. See how that's an independent clause. It is so much work that I have decided not to. So see right here, I want to grow the garden, but it's so much. See how it's combining, it's going hand in hand with, we're gonna make it impossible now. It's so much work, it's impossible to grow the garden. So see how it's unpleasant. It's so much work, it's unpleasant. It's already disagreeing. That's what but does. The word or. So it indicates alternatives. And it can go in parts of clauses. It completes it and it ends it. So we could sit by the pool and watch a movie or attend a show on the ship. So what are your coordinating conjunctions there? And or. Okay, so and is connecting what?
Pool and watch.
So and is connecting your verbs, right? Sit and watch. Okay, so that's what this and is connecting. Your sit and your watching. But the or is saying, well, you have a choice. You could sit and watch. Whoops, you can sit and watch, or you can attend a show. It's giving you a choice. You can only do one or the other. And it will be complete, whichever you choose, it'll end the other one. Can't do both. You have to do one or the other. Can't do both. End it with the one. Okay, now we have the word yet, the coordinating conjunction yet. It's part of the fanboys. Now yet has repetition with it. Also, if you have a case to present, and you just need to also practice how to present that with the word yet. It also means in spite of, substitute but. So try using yet is much more difficult than using but. So try using it because it's important to change up our words, but these work together. We want to watch the movie and the live show, yet or but. Which one are you guys going to choose? They're happening at the same time. Which one do you want to choose?
Yeah.
So yet sounds great, right? We want to watch the movie and the live show, yet they are happening at the same time. You could say, we want to watch the movie and the live show, but they are happening at the same time. It doesn't matter. Sometimes yet doesn't fit in with but.
But makes more sense.
But yeah, yet is a little bit old-fashioned, but I don't think we should let it just dwindle out of our words, right? Which happens in lots and lots of words. I actually have words that's dwindled from when I grew up, from how my parents spoke. So the coordinating conjunction so, it's the very last one on the fanboys. It's a system that has reason. There's a consequence that comes with so. The antique chest and the 1970s picture of the temple look so good together, so I made a place for them in my living room to be together, which I did that last week because they look so amazing together. I was gonna maybe get rid of the picture, but I couldn't bring myself because it was Richard's grandparents, and I don't know, the 70s just had a hard time with design. Didn't do very well with it. Anyway, so let's look at that. What are our coordinating conjunctions there?
So.
Which so? Right here?
Yeah.
That one? What about this so?
I don't think so. You think so?
No, I don't think so. What is that?
And.
What about that for? Is there anything else?
And.
Oh, and. You have 4 words underlined here. And that's another thing. And is always a coordinating conjunction. Always. I've seen anything but a coordinating conjunction. But so, look at this. What is so here? That's an adverb. It's describing, it's so good. right? But this one is the coordinating conjunction, right? The antique chest and the 1970s picture of the temple, they look so good together. So what did I do? Because they look so good together, here's the consequence. I made a place for them in my living room to be together. So because of they look good together, I made something else happen. It's a system that has reason, right? That made this happen. All right, how about this for? Is this for a coordinating conjunction? This isn't. This is a prepositional phrase. This is the object of the preposition. So be careful with your fanboys, making sure that you have them the correct word. That's it, everybody, and we will see you in the next lesson. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, everybody.